My name is Andrea Paltzer and I founded the Earth Education Project, which is a UK charity and Nicaraguan foundation working in Nicaragua to empower women with income opportunities and education. So I was living and working in Nicaragua, and it was through spending a couple of years there and really getting to know the communities, and specifically the Nicaraguan community, which is the community that lives on Central America's largest rubbish dump. I approached the local education centre that was in the community and asked if I could run a pilot workshop for recycling paper for adults in the community at their site. They said yes. It works that women come every day for 4 hours between 1 till 5, and within those 4 hours they learn how to make the paper products which are under our Chueca chic label, and then they learn, depending on what day it is, they'll learn to read and write, computing skills or social development skills. So the 4 hours is structured it's a place of work and learning, as in it's work because they have to come on at a certain time and they have to participate in all of their areas of the workshop in order to get the full economic scholarship. But ultimately it's so that they learn from health and nutrition right through to leadership, conflict resolution, so a whole range of the most important skills that they really need in order to enter the labour market. We're quite a small organisation, so we give 20 scholarships a year, and the programme for each woman lasts around 12 months, like depending on their skill set. The great thing about the programme is that 95% of women who graduate the programme end up getting a stable job, and 100% through it when they leave. So the impact we have really works.
Construyendo un ambiente diferente, no solo estando en nuestra casa. Segundo, alimentando nuestro conocimiento con experiencias nuevas, técnicas nuevas. Tercero, alimentando la amistad.
I'd originally wanted to work more in art education, and then started traveling and became interested in the lack of access to education. I definitely did not go out there thinking I was going to set up a project. I was quite happy with my job. I think it really just snowballed from working in development, and like I said, from being in Nicaragua and really seeing the barriers that people face in the developing world, where they really have to properly fight to get an education, and if they can't do that because they're a child, then it means that they grow up to be adults who don't get an education. And then you're a 14-year-old or 15-year-old girl with no job, no income, and you can't look after your kids and they have to start working. So I was looking at that cycle and trying to figure out a way about how you could give something so that you can empower women to stand on their own 2 feet, and so that they don't always need your help either, so that they can eventually do it themselves. They're fighting for something that we often take for granted, and maybe that's the element that is surprising, that you don't realise how lucky you are sometimes until you work with people who try and do everything they can to get what you had. It's those small things, I think, that really make the difference, because you're giving women the skills so that they can actually enter society and be part of it.